Hello, I'm Jerry Rigged, and this is the Duskers Daily Challenge for November 1st, 2016. Looking at leaderboards yesterday, Risto and Marvin really nailed it. 980 and 965. Congratulations. Neg, McTinchy, Peak, Tunfun, Nevin Figure, Oilio Rag, Dargard, and Pepelupe finish out the top 10. I ended up 12th. I didn't take any damage, but I left a little early. There are some things that I could have done that would have probably worked out a little bit better, and unfortunately I can only really speak of that in hindsight. Looking at today's challenge, rather, 840 is a pretty good score from Dargard. Mirm has a 210, and Girthar is already in there and still working on it. So let's go ahead and get in there, and maybe I can finish before he does. Probably not. Hopefully I can finish without losing a drone. Today we have sensor and no ship upgrades. Let's actually remember to take over the interface today. 2 infestation types on a medical B. Of course, B class, fairly decently sized. Unfortunately, it looks like I've got a couple thin rooms to work with at the beginning. Let's go ahead and drop the sensor in here. I don't hear anything yet. So you got a very decently sized ship. I'm gonna go ahead and push out in that direction, if at all possible. Unfortunately, there's a lot of things that can go wrong when the ship is shaped like this. Also, if we have slime today, rooms like this, no bueno. I don't speak Spanish, it's all that really came to mind. Drone end. But honestly, all things considered, I don't want to risk too much, especially with how this is laid out already. Oh, come on! Sonic has good potential. I'm not going to be able to get that until... Not going to be able to get that until I get out of this room. Do you have another generator here? That's good. I would kill for an interface and ship scan. Or survey. Either. Sonic does at least give me some opportunity if... Actually, I'm going to put it on 2, because if there is slime, that'll give me some opportunity to stay safe a little bit longer. Learned that trick from Marvin as well. Okay, I probably should, but I'm not going to. I probably should, but I'm not going to power that room yet. I want to find out what's on the other side of that door. 2 infestation types. There's a fair chance we don't have slime. If we don't have to deal with slime or swarm, because I haven't heard either yet. Well, I'm not going to hear slime, but... considering, I mean, that's 4 rooms, and none of them have swarm. I'm inclined to expect I'm probably not going to have to deal with swarm this ship. Unfortunately, it does kind of up the chance of... there being something else bad, but still not seeing that. And that tune that I'm hearing, I think that's a sentry. I could be wrong, but I think I've heard that for sentries. That's definitely a sentry, then. Please have defense. Ship's cannel. Typos on a ship like this are deadly. It sounds like we have sentries and leapers. Fantastic. Please have... motion's actually a really good thing here. Especially on a ship like this, being able to at least check some rooms is fantastic. Not being able to check any rooms, however, par for the course. Okay, so... none of these rooms are known safe. Go ahead and get 3 back, and I dropped a sensor, so that's fine. Let's drop off this drone. 2 drones, fantastic! Fantastic recovery. I'm going to open D12 because that has another terminal, and I want to see if there's anything in here. Now that I know I don't have to worry about slime or swarm, which, oh, that's so good. Makes me so happy. The only downside is someone did poorly. Now, it's possible a brute could have gotten in and just torn through him, but I kind of doubt that. It's also entirely possible that he typoed and something bad happened. It's probable, even. Really? Well, that room is clear at this point. I wasn't even thinking that I was waiting on it for some reason. So I can check that second terminal. It's possible to have defense. It's possible to have survey. Ship scan again. Doesn't help. Between sensor and motion, you can do a lot of great things. So that's going to be my objective. I at least know that one room is clear, and I have a pretty good suspicion this room is clear. How can I do this? I'm fine right now, actually. Oh, and 3 has the generator, too, doesn't it? I don't want to close that yet. actually what I should have done. There's a terminal all the way on the end, though. Okay. See if there's a terminal in here. If not, then I'll go and power the other room. Go all the way down and around. Actually, you know what? Okay, that's another sentry. I'm just going to use that to make this trip a little bit shorter. Excellent. Well, there's a vent, but I don't have to worry about it. Another interface, that's fine. One room that I ultimately couldn't scan. But, not bad overall. This could go extremely well. Now, I can't see into R12, but I'm sure there's only... No, I'm not. Actually. Because that door was open, it's possible there are two things in R12. Actually, it's possible there's something in R13 as well. Okay. I'm gonna drop another sensor. I didn't want to go in there where there's possibly a... I feel like I'm really far from the airlocks. Last time I was real far from the airlocks, things did not go well. Been ship scanned, so there's no point in really checking the perimeter, but what does the ship have? Decontaminate. Okay. Other ship scan. Okay. I believe that means that's it. I don't have any offensive utilities. So there's really not much I can do there. which makes me a little sad. Oh! I can't believe I completely... Can't believe I did that. I almost left a scrap because I didn't even realize that I had not checked these rooms yet. Without any way to take out those sentries, there's really not much I can do. Glad I did not accidentally open D14. Okay, that's the ship then. Sentries and leapers. An odd combination, honestly. Not something you see too often. Unfortunately, with just Sonic can't really affect them. It pushes them back, as I recall, but it doesn't really do much. It doesn't damage them, it doesn't kill them. So, can't deal with those sentries, and that always hurts a little bit. 890, I believe that may have been the top score. Maybe the other guy didn't get ship scan, and that got me a little bit. He may not have. That may have been... Or Gerthar, actually. Interesting that Dargard has an 840. He may have started with different drone health, because that's an odd number. There was a drone, I guess, but you weren't likely to take damage, and the amount of damage that he took isn't consistent with our scores. So, 890 is the score to beat. I got ship scan on all but one room, and no way to deal with the sentries, which, again, makes me a little sad. So, if you haven't done your own run yet, good luck. If you have, do please comment, leave your own experiences. With a ship like this, I think it's easy for people to be a little careless. There were a few things that I did that I might have done a little bit more carefully, or a few things that I did a little too carefully that I might not have. And fortunately, they didn't, I didn't fall on any traps. I didn't miss a scrap, which may have been what happened with Gerthar. But yeah, leave a comment with your own experiences. I'd love to read those. If you liked the video, do please like, and have a good day.